Hey, Rob here for Quadratec.com. Today we're checking out the Quadratec Premium Vinyl Hood Blackout for the 2018 and newer Jeep Wrangler JL. This hood blackout has been designed exclusively for the standard hood that's found on your 2018 Sport, Sport S, and Sahara model Wranglers. If you have a Rubicon with the different hood, you will need a different hood blackout for your application. A hood blackout is a great way to not only add some style to this otherwise bland hood, but it also helps to cut down on glare coming off the hood on a sunny day, or say from auxiliary lights you may have installed on your A-pillars or light bar up above the windshield. All of the Quadratec Premium Vinyl Hood Blackouts are cut from premium automotive grade vinyl that we've selected specifically for these applications, not only because of their extreme durability, they're going to stand up to the elements and look good for years to come, but also for their ease of installation. And speaking of installation, we've designed the hood blackout for the JL so that the installation process couldn't be easier. In fact, you don't have to remove any of the pieces from the hood or even under the hood to install one. It's so easy. In fact, we're going to show you how to do it right now. The hood blackout for your Jeep Wrangler JL will include not only the decal itself, but also a detailed set of installation instructions and an installation squeegee to help you with the install job. Now, before you begin your installation, you will need to prepare your vehicle. Now, our Jeep is virtually brand new, so we didn't have to do much other than give it a good wash and dry. If your Wrangler is a little bit older, it's a good idea to clay bar the surface of the hood to help remove any contaminants that are stuck in the paint that will show through your new decal. Now, it's also a good idea if you can do the installation inside of a garage, but if you don't have a garage available, you can do the install outside. You just want to make sure you choose a day where it's not very windy, where it could potentially be blowing dust, dirt, and contaminants either into the adhesive on the back of the vinyl while you're working or back onto the clean surface of your hood. And of course, if it's windy, it's just going to make the job of installing your decal a little bit harder. Now, we will also need to prepare a decal installation solution before we begin. Now, there are commercial solutions available that you can go out and buy, but they're not necessary. You can make your own solution at home like we're going to do right here. You'll just need a spray bottle full of water and some ordinary baby shampoo. Now, we're just going to add a few drops of the shampoo to our water here, and then reinstall the spray cap and give it a good shake just to thoroughly mix that up. Now, what we're making here is an install solution that's just going to allow us to slide the decal around on the surface of the hood so that we can get it into the perfect position, and having a couple microfiber towels will also come in handy. So we're going to go ahead and get started by first spraying down our hood with the install solution we just made. And you don't want to worry about adding too much solution here. You want to make sure you give it a good, thorough coating. It's not going to evaporate off while you're working, so that you'll have an easier time installing your decal. Now we can go ahead and start to peel the decal away from the backing paper. And it's also a good idea while you're removing the decal to go ahead and start spraying the decal down. Now, not only will that help to reduce any static that may be forming on the decal that could attract contaminants or dirt to the back of the adhesive, but it will also keep the decal from sticking to itself, which will just give you an easier time working with it. Make sure we'll go ahead and spray down the back of that decal that we just pulled up. Now we can move over and lay it down on the surface of our hood. Now, because we're using that mounting solution, it doesn't matter exactly where we lay the decal to start. You just want to get it in the general location, and because we're wetting the decal, we don't have to worry about it sticking to itself. Once you get it on the hood, you can see how easy it is to slide it around. Now, like I mentioned earlier, because we designed this blackout specifically for the hood of your JL and to make the install easier, we've got cutouts in the decal that go right around the hood bumpers here, so you don't have to remove those before you start your installation. Now, the important things to watch here while you're getting your decal lined up are the edge of the decal. You should have an even reveal between the edge of the decal and the hood. And then you also want to pay attention to the amount of reveal showing around each of the hood bumpers. If your decal's a little crooked, you'll notice you have more reveal on one side than the other. So you can go ahead, get that lined up. Take a few minutes. You don't have to rush this part. Make sure everything is nice and even. Give it a look from both sides of the Jeep here. I'm a little close here, so I'm going to slide that back. Looking down the back of the hood again to make sure that that edge of the decal is lining up with the edge of the hood. Now, once you're happy with the location of the decal, you're going to want to go ahead and grab that installation squeegee that we provided and one of your microfiber towels. Now, you want to wrap the towel around your squeegee, and that's just going to keep any scratches. It's going to help prevent any scratches on the decal or the hood from the plastic squeegee. Just going to give us a softer edge to work with. And we want to start right in the center of the decal and push towards the front of the hood and then towards the back of the hood, pushing the water out from underneath of the decal. Now, once you get it locked into place here, it's a good time to go back and look. Make sure the decal has not shifted around on you. Make sure you're still happy with all of the reveals. If at this point you're not, because we've only locked in one position of the decal, well, we can still peel that back, re-wet the decal, re-wet the hood. We fold it back into place. Do the same thing with the front. You can see just how forgiving this material really is to work with. Shift it around a little bit again. Go ahead and get it lined up. I think it looks pretty good there. Go ahead and lock it back down. Again, pushing that water out from under the decal. Always pushing the water out to the edge of the decal, pushing towards the openings. Now, the vinyl material that we're using here has air release channels built into the vinyl adhesive that not only will help you push the water out from under the decal, but they're also going to help push any air out. It's going to make it very easy to install this decal and assure that you end up with a great looking decal when the install is finished. So we're just going to go ahead, work our way across the decal now. Always pushing towards the edge. You can see all of that application solution that we sprayed down on the hood and on the back side of the decal is getting pushed right out from underneath. If you see any air bubbles in the middle of the decal, those air release channels in the back of the vinyl adhesive will really help them push out without causing any damage to the vinyl. Once you've pushed all of the solution out from under the decal, you can go ahead, give the hood a good wipe down. Make sure everything looks good. Make sure you didn't miss any air bubbles under there. I think that looks pretty good. That's really all it takes to install your Quadratec Premium Vinyl Hood Blackout on your 2018 and newer Jeep Wrangler JL. You want to make sure you don't wash your vehicle now for a couple days just to give this time to fully cure and set up so that the adhesive gives you a good bond to the hood. But at this point, you're pretty much done. You can go ahead and drive your vehicle. Just like I said, you don't want to wash it for a couple days. If you guys want to purchase a Quadratec Premium Vinyl Hood Blackout for your Wrangler, you can click on that info button, head over to quadratec.com. Of course, if you have any comments or questions about the decal or the installation process, you can leave those for us below or contact us at any of the options on the screen. And hey, you want to make sure you hit that subscribe button so you're sure to catch all of our latest 2018 and newer Jeep Wrangler JL product reviews and install videos. Till next time, I'm Rob. I'll see you guys out on the trail.